Hi, this is Robert Tube. Today on Way the Hunter, we're doing one of the hardest missions you can do in the game. It's called Widowmaker. You've got to harvest 2 Cape Buffalo with a trophy rating of 4-star or more. Shoot the buffalo using a crossbow equipped with the Overguard Reliance red dot. We're using the Bear Constrictor Pro crossbow, and I'm driving in the UTV, and you're going to see why I'm doing this. Basically, if you start about 2 p.m. in the afternoon, Cape Buffaloes, I found, are a bit more calmer, and you can drive up to them and hop out about 100 metres away, and if you're lucky, they won't spook. Once you've done this a few times, you'll get the hang of it, but I found that sometimes, obviously like now, they are spooking, but sometimes they don't, and that's the key thing. When you trying to crawl up to them, get close to them, they normally run about 140 metres away. So this is the easiest way I found of doing it, and this is why we're doing the video. And I wanted to complete this mission because I know it's a hard one. I've been avoiding it for a while, and I wanted to see if we could get it done. So for the last few days, I've been trying to crawl up to them. I've been driving the UTV, trying to find the best style, and this has worked out the best on average, getting close. So that's why we're doing it. Now what we've done is we've drove them, herded them into a canyon. So I'm hoping one of these is a 4-star, I know for a fact. So we're just going to ping a few, especially the ones with the biggest horns, and hopefully get it. And if we keep doing this, we should get our quarry. I've found that over 100 metres with this crossbow is quite hard. Now the problem is with the Reliance red dot is over 100 metres, it's quite hard to judge where to shoot because the zeroing is only like 50 metres. So that's what makes it even harder. And obviously the Cape Buffalo, they spook at like 140 metres normally when you're trying to get close to them. So this is the easiest way to get close to them and get a shot off. 100 metres is not too bad. I've been practicing at the bow range on Nez Perce Valley and got pretty accurate with it. We just took 2 down there. I think the other one is the 4-star. So we might have got one of them with this little escapade. But yesterday I was trying to crawl up to them, and every time I got within about 120, 140 metres, heads had snapped round, look at me like, well, it's Ron. And obviously, like I say, at that distance with this sight, it's not the easiest. Hello fella, where you going? Right. I'm hoping this one here, fingers crossed, is the 4-star. I think it is. Once you look at the Cape Buffaloes, at the big ones, you can generally tell from the horns. And this has definitely got big horns. Is it the 4-star? We absolutely melted it. So the crossbow, there's nothing wrong with this. The Bear Constrictor Pro crossbow is amazing. And it is the 4-star. Yes, we got one of them. So it has worked out with the UTV. So drive by them, 2 p.m. Find your herds. We'll go over the location in a minute. It's the top left-hand corner. And in the afternoon, they tend to sort of be a bit more calmer, not as spookier. So that's why we're coming now. If you go in the morning and find them, they seem to be a bit more sharper. So go afternoon, like we've just done now. We've just fast forwarded the time. We're going to go for the second one. This is where I start. Let's look on the map. So in this area, this is where I'm starting. Basically, I've got, I'd say about 4 or 5 different groups of Cape Buffalo. I know where they all are, and I know there's like 3, 4, 4-stars in the groups. It's just a case of if they're in the exact same place and near the canyons, because like I say, what I'm going to do is try and push them into the canyons to get the shot. There's another group at the very top left hand corner where sometimes I can pull up on them, and there is a 4-star in it, so we'll see. It might be that one that we pull up on. We'll know in a minute. Now this is how we start off. So first group just in front of me, this is where we've just shot the first 4-star. We'll just go and check, because I fast forwarded the time and there was another 3-star I think in there, so you never know, it might have gone to a 4-star. So for example, if you've got a 3-star Cape Buffalo and you need a 4-star for this mission, what you do is you fast forward 3 days, and then hopefully if it's got the genetics, it's gone to a 4-star. If it hasn't, it's probably just still a 3-star and it's just not good enough, you know what I mean? So you just got to find another. But it's just 3 days you want to fast forward to get another star, another year on your animal. In general, that's the rough idea. Right, over to our next herd. Now there was a group on my right. I think there's a group on my left as well. I think there's a 3 or a 4-star on my right near these rocks. These were the ones that was giving me the trouble. I was trying to crawl up to them, and every time I got close, honestly, I tried about 10 times, and they just ran off. I don't know what it was with this group over here, but they just ran every time. And this is why I started doing the UTV trick. Pulled up a little close on them. It doesn't always work, but it's worth trying. I can't remember if there's actually a 4 in this group. I'm only seeing small ones at the minute. Remember, your groups won't always be in the same spot. Just because you found them in that area before doesn't mean they'll be there every time. Some need zones, they will swap around or move. So just remember that when you're doing these kind of objectives missions. But I do like a challenge. A lot of people say this is the hardest mission, Widowmaker. I know the scooter one, Surfs Up, which I did in the first shot. when it first came out, I looked up at the sky, just like these geese going over. Got my crossbow out, bang. I did a video on it, and a lot of people struggle with it, but you could say I got lucky with it, but I did it literally the first shot of the video. So where we go? We're a bit far now. We have done some bow and crossbow missions already to do with Egyptian geese and what was the other one? The guinea fowl on here. That was a fun mission. But I've done most of them now on Widowmaker. I do like to do all my objectives missions. I've done most of them. So if there's one you haven't seen, check my videos out for Widowmaker. I've got a lot of videos on it, and I've probably already done it. If I haven't already done it, let me know in the comments, and I'll go on to that mission and do it at some point. Like I said, I'm going to do every mission objective as we come across them. I don't mind if they're hard or easy. I like a challenge. That's why we're doing this one today. If you're wondering why there's no sound on my UTV, it's just because I've edited the video and muted it, basically, while I'm driving. Because it's quite loud. So don't worry. There is sound on it, but it's just quite loud and it blocks out my voice. So here's the other group. Now, there is a 4-star in this group. I know this 100%. But which one is it? This is another problem with the Cape Buffalo, is they're often intermingling, moving around. So in the later sort of, you know what I mean, in the afternoon. Oh, he's there. He's on his own. That's perfect. Right. Normally they're intermingling. That's a problem I was just going to say. And you have to wait for one to like come out of the group or get a clean shot at it. But he's on his own. That's in a perfect position. Here goes. Yeah! I can't believe we've done it like that. So, 2 successive shots, 2 4-star Cape Buffaloes. I'm over the moon with that. I really am. I thought it was going to be a lot harder than this. And I've been sort of delaying doing this mission when we shouldn't have to. I did it pretty simply. I'm quite pleased with that. Pleased with myself. So if you're struggling to do this mission objective, here's what I'd say. First of all, go to Nez Perce Valley, go to the bow range, the archery range, and practice at 100 metres, yeah? Because realistically, that's the sort of distance you're probably going to be shooting at. Unless you get really lucky, pull up on them, and one's like literally bang in front of you, or one charges you. So I'd practice for 100 metre shots with the bow or crossbow, whichever you're going to use. Second, 2 PM in the afternoon. They seem to be a lot steadier, a lot calmer in the afternoon than in the morning. And the third thing is work out where all your groups are before. So you can literally just visit each group if you're doing it like this in UTV and just go straight to them, and you'll get a lot of opportunities to shoot at them by doing that. But yeah, learn where all your groups are positioned on Tickerman Plains. So what a great mission. I really enjoyed it. And these missions, right, I think they should do these and just add more to Widowmaker. Do dailies, do weeklies, do monthlies, whatever. Just add more missions to the game, because a lot of people like these. I think it's a lot of fun, gives you something to do. And sometimes you're out doing a mission, and because you've gone out playing the game, doing that mission, you see another trophy animal or something else special while you're hunting. So it gives you a reason to go out and play Widowmaker. So I'd love to see a lot more missions added. And especially now about done them all. But there you go. Double lung. It even went through, it looks like it went through the shoulder bone. So if you want to see any content for Way of the Hunter, let me know in the comments. It doesn't matter what it's about. I love playing Way of the Hunter. And like I say, I just go through the comments, see what you say, see what's going off. And we make the content based on that. So we've been playing Way of the Hunter, doing the probably hardest mission in Way of the Hunter called Widowmaker. I've enjoyed doing it. I'm on YouTube. Please subscribe to YouTube channels. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.